Accidents. Accidents are going to happen not all the time. I've had my stoma for 4+ years. I have probably had 2 accidents with it. And the 2 accidents that I have had with it were really kind of my fault. One was a day that I had irrigated and I did not take the time I needed to take to make sure that my colon was empty, and I put the cover on. And this is what has caused me some accidents. So I put the cover on. I didn't take enough time. I was out at a lunch meeting. I was in a rush. I went to a lunch meeting, had this on. During the lunch meeting in the restaurant, I felt a rumble and I was like, oh no. And yes, it was a rumble, and it broke this cover, because it's just a cover. It broke the cover and I ended up with some on my shoe and on my dress. Well, I went to the bathroom, I cleaned it up. I was with the person I knew I was having lunch with, knows the situation. So I kind of told her, I said, I need to go get this cleaned up. So I went and cleaned everything up. I had an extra bag, an extra actual bag and flange in my purse. So everything worked out fine, but that was one accident that I had. The next accident that I did have, again, it was using this cover and my own fault for not taking the time. I wasn't thinking, and it was a day I traveled and I got on a plane, and I should have had an actual bag on. I was being lazy and I wasn't taking the time. So I just threw a cover on and just went and got on the plane. Well, during the flight, I started to fill the cover, and it was a day we had turbulence. It was a day that there was a ton of turbulence, so we couldn't get up, we couldn't go to the bathroom. I couldn't try and take this off and put a bag on or unattach it. So this exploded off of me. Again, my fault, because I should have had a bag on when I traveled. Those are the only 2 accidents that I have had in 4+ years. And again, user error. Not the error of having the colon. It does not happen often. It's very, very, very rare that even with people that I talk to, that they even have an accident. So don't be afraid of that. Just take your time if you are irrigating and you are using these covers, and do when you travel, wear a full bag.